Yeah, hi. You know what's up. I'm here. I'm streaming. It's pretty good stuff coming up today, I think. I'm not sure if you've been following, but if you have, you probably know that we've got a pretty exciting bunch of stuff planned for the day. I am gonna make some crop plots, and we're gonna start farming. We're gonna grow some vegetables. Ironically, it's not really ironic, is it? Thank you, Alanis Morissette. But unironically, I've just spent some time out in the garden today. Got some fresh kale, good spinach. What happened was that I'm not a gardener, but I have a garden, and the spinach started to go. It started to look like it was going to flower, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I went and I don't know what to do. So I've got like 6 of them, and I actually I'm running some experiments with them. I suppose I could do a video about it, but you know, no one watches my fucking videos, so leave a comment if you want me to do a video about it. I mean, I could. I'm a shit gardener. I'm worse at gardening than I am at ARK, if you can believe that. So, you know, we could all learn. At the very least, you can learn what not to do. But I have been successfully transplanting some things. I've got some wormwood growing, which is neat. I'm actually really into some pretty interesting stuff with regards to plant life and the uses of plants, especially in witchcraft and stuff. So you know, if you are interested in seeing some of my stuff that I work on with that, you're more than welcome to have a look. But I mean, at the same time, not many people into, you know, kooky concocting burning some sage right now. Gotta keep the evil spirits out, you see, when you take on the ARK. Oh, this music, it gets you so fucking amped, doesn't it? That's why I always start the game after I start the stream, is because of this, the build-up. How can you not be amped for these crop plots? This is going to be the gardeningest episode. I'm going to grow long grass. I'm going to grow rock carrot. I'm going to grow fucking sava-root. Can't forget the sava-root. And of course the citronelle, which is my personal favourite. The citronelle. And I think that I need that so that I can get me a poop throwing shoulder monkey, which I'm quite keen on. I did see one around, and it just got me this really interesting feeling right in the pit of my stomach when I saw the replay. I really want one, but I don't want it as much as I want that fucking that crop plot to start producing, because once my crop plots are producing... Oh hey, Turd! Remember Turd? You may not remember Turd because you probably haven't seen any of my videos before this. This is this one though, so if you haven't seen my previous ones, this is part, I think, 12 now of a series. So do go back and check it out if you're interested to see how we got here. It's been a bit of a rough ride. Lots of grinding though, so be prepared. You know, this is one of these experiences that teaches you about how painful it is to play this game, and maybe warns you off buying it yourself. I don't know. I'm kidding. Go out and buy the game. Support Studio Wildcard. They've made an amazing game with no bugs, zero reflection issues with the wings above the water to the right hand side of the screen, or even just above the map there. No, nothing like that. This game is complete and ready for release, and that's why they released it. And that's why they released DLC before they released it, because it was that ready. So I'm just Just burning the last of my sage, if you were wondering why the fuck I haven't even moved yet. I figured I'd give you a bit of an intro, rambling intro. Burn some sage. No witches around here. Well, argue. Anyway, let's have a look. See, we've got 0 crop plot crafting ability, so we're gonna need to look into the crop plot. Look deep within the crop plot. Now, I don't want to wait till I'm level 36, so we're gonna have to stick with these medium crop plots, or I can take an epic journey. No, it's not gonna happen. I'm not doing an epic journey to the fucking. Yeah, no, I'm gonna want to be building garden centers. So we'll just start with a normal sized garden. And I've got some issues here. One major issue, and I didn't want to. I knew this would trigger this, but Theo me. Oh, Theo me. It's okay. I'm gonna get poop from elsewhere. But it would have been a lot easier if Yomi hadn't fucking well died. So anyway, where's me this? Now, those of you who saw me play all the way through, you'll be laughing at what a dick I am for throwing away the this that I already had, instead of just holding on to it. Yep. It's fair criticism. So, I want just some stone. It's not going to be hard to replace. That's. Ooh, what have I done? What have I done? Attacking my target? See, this is what I did last time. Oh no. Yeah, attacking my target. So that's attack my target. What's that? That's not a whistle. Oh, I see, because it's T. Right, it's not on the whistles command. There we go, neutral. That's why I was confused, because I wasn't holding down the whistles button. And then he whistled anyway. Very confusing. Lots of these guys around. I'm fucking around. Alright. Yes, you're right. I'm fucking around. Maybe I should open the chat so I can tell you when you guys think that I'm fucking around too much. I'm going to get a lot more stone because I'm probably going to need more stone for these pipes. And I think I need some other things to make the tap. To make the, you need, I think, some hide for the valve mechanism. Just like a normal tap, just like in IRLs. Yeah, there is. It's wood. Yeah, of course. My tap is made out of stone and wood as well. I suppose I should just make these because I'm overburdened. So we want that. And then I'm going to want probably... Let's just go 2 of those. And then we'll go 2 of those as well. Does that sound about right? Maybe 3 of those to be on the safe side. We want to be on the safe side. And now I can walk. So everything's hunky doodle. That's a word. Fucking, I don't know what language. I tell you, they need better literature, wherever that's from. They need Jesus. They need the Bible. It's always helped me. Now, I don't know if you're wondering what I'm doing or not. I'm building a farm, and you've got to build these farms in these certain ways. And one of the ways, if you know the way, is to put your piping in. Yes, it is. So that it comes out of the ground and into the water. Just like that. And I don't think I'm actually going to need any of these other pipes that I made. I just want one of these. There we go. Crunk. And We are ready to go. We're ready to rock. Now, am I going to try and consider expanding this? No, because I don't think so. Here we go. Woo! Now, what the fuck am I going to do with that, you may ask? I'm going to, next step, build another raft. I know, I do everything the most fucked up and long-winded way that you can do it, and that is what makes it fucked up and long-winded, isn't it? Really? Oh, no, 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 we don't want that. God. No, manage the... There we go. Now, what the have I doubled up on anything? Yeah, berries. Berries up my wazoo. Alright, well that reminds me, we are going to actually need to replace Fiomi for Rel. Because we need someone who can keep up with the poop ratio. And Fiomi are the only ones really. Oh fuck's sake. Why didn't someone tell me? Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to open up the chat, wasn't I? I'll open up the chat. What are you guys thinking? What am I thinking? Never mind this dead silence going on right here, right now. Let's go to my bloody thingy and check out that chat. There we go. Oh, instantly raise the view count beyond 100% to 1. Amazing. So welcome me to the chat. I think, like, is that, yeah, you just land, would you? Brilliant. I'm done with that. Done. We're done. Now, who else is... Well, I feel so cheap replacing Fiomi. And, of course... Well, why don't we just make do with wild poos for now? I'm gonna start a trend here. Oh. Now, how did I get... That's not it. No. None. And... Is it that? No, it is that. No, it's... Oh boy howdy, I've gone and done some stuff that's undoable. Undoable. Something's funny about... The Razor does some wickety whack things when you... Don't judge me. When you do stuff. I grew up listening to Chris Cross. What are you talking about? Didn't you? Hey. If you're not going to sit still while I put poop on you, it's going to be a much more difficult process. Now, I actually need to look at setting this craft goal, because otherwise it's never going to happen, eh? Is that the small? That's the medium. So we got the stone already, we just got that. The thatch. I've got the stuff, let's just do it. I don't want to... Oh, turd. Oh, turd. You just go there, would you? Is that right? Did that work? No, okay. You... You're taming group none. Brilliant. Let's set order in group 1, eh? Does that do that? No. There we go. No. Aha! That worked. Now, tame order in group 1. The group whistles will only work on him now. That's neat. Now I want you to, like, stop following me? Is that gonna work? No? That's it. Okay. Sorry guys, I've got such a fucking weird setup. I know. Nuisance. And why is he flying around still? Bloody land. There we go. Pissing me to tears, that guy. Facts around so much. Now tell me about this build goal. We need that stone. I mean, oh, what's it doing in there anyway? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm an idiot. Fucking idiot. Now I need what? Another one? Yeah, let's do. Let's not. Yeah, let's not. Let's not do another one. Let's just do the one for now. Now I wonder if it's going to be too far away from the water as is. I think it is, you know. I think it is. So, well, I want to build that raft anyway. But not just now. Oh, I'm so organised. Let me just push some buttons that don't do anything. There we go. Good, Turd couldn't even hear me. Turd's got a really crapo whistle range there. So, let's, first things first, let's see if I can't just build a platform. So I want some more thatch. I'm just gonna get it. Because it's just here. There we go. That's probably enough, isn't it? Yeah. So let's build the platform. Let's see if I can just place that near that tap. This is something I haven't tried before. I'm going to build a gardening boat, but this could work as well as a short-term single garden plot, as a demolishing set for demolition. I know. I watched Demolition Ranch. Anyway, that's fucking watered. Perfect. Now what we need is some poos. Now you've got the poos we want. No one does poos like you do poos. And we know it. So I'm here. You look like you're stuck in a rock, which means there's probably poos right here. No. Oh, I don't want to disturb the unicorn. Apparently if I touch it, there's a chance that it may spook. And then I'll never be able to do anything. Or at least I'll have to wait for so long that I'll give up. Guarantee. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to not touch it. And we'll see how that goes instead. I think I've got some seeds to plant. So I better just get the ball rolling. Turd. Bring me that shit. Come on now. Yeah. Well, alright, that'll do. Boom. We got poo. Oh, meantime, Turd gets here, so you just sort of sit on down and give us that poop. Perfect. Now, what are we going to want? Yep, you are our guard, Turd. There we go. Oh wow, that's a big difference, isn't it, between they look much tidier, the dinosaur poops. So, what kind of seeds do we have? When looking to garden, one must first decide on what one wants to garden. We don't want stimberries. We don't want narcoberries. We don't want almond berries. We don't want azul berries. Do I have any decent seeds? Fuck. Fuck. Alright then. I've got another plan. This is a fucking brilliant plan, just if I don't say so myself. No, I'm not raging. I'm not raging. This is not leading up to a quit. I'm not upset. I love picking berries until I find one particular specific thing that I'm looking for. Luckily it's one of 4 things, so I've got a pretty good chance of coming away with it without picking up too many rocks or too much fiber. Tinterberry, no, we don't want tinterberry seeds. Okay, this is great fun, guys. I highly recommend gardening in ARK. Did I mention that gardening in ARK is the most fun part? It really is. If, you know, I would garden in ARK even if it wasn't the only way for me to for me to tame that unicorn. I would be gardening in ARK anyway because it's just the best. Absolutely the best. We've got plants, we've got berries, we've got fiber, you know, all the stuff. I mean, I suppose I can make a bunch of narcotics, which will be helpful. I'm not really that upset. Well, hi guys. What you doing? You attracting some sharks? Oh yeah. Fucking, what did I say about that shit? Did I say attract the sharks? Attract away? Is that what I said? Huh? Oh boy, you're taking me down to half health. You're actually quite an angry man. Man? Yes, man. I just assumed. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. We can't have too much of that. We're gonna try and regenerate a bit there. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was after. Now, there's a thing about you, is that you've got all this keratin and hide and meat. Oh, I like that stuff. There's a funny thing about this guy as well. I'm just gonna... I know it's cheap. And sometimes you need a break from plant picking, and... Wow, he's got horns. Almost as long as my pike. I can spam him from a safe distance though. Yes, I like the way that you've presented your head for me to just gather from. Like, that's very considerate. No, I notice. Well, this is great. So this is one of the best things about Herbie Island, is you don't have problems with meat. You do have problems with taming sometimes on the strait, because they do run away. They always run away, actually. They're always quite close to the ocean, so there's always very real chance that they just go straight into shark-infested waters. Well, that's a good haul. I mean, I didn't mean to stumble on all that crap, but that's a great haul. And if I'm going to be gathering narcoberries incidentally while I look for these seeds that I want, well, this is gonna make that process a little bit easier with all that meat, because at least I can make narcotics, which will bring me to a place, a great place. So, am I going to rot all the meat straight off the bat? Well, let's transfer all the transferables. There we go. And have we got any decent seeds here? No. I'm going to be pissed off if I've overlooked something, so I'm going to just quickly type it in. Alright, what have we got here? Tinto, Stim, Narco, Mejo, Mejo, Azul, and Aymar. No, so we're not actually in possession of any seeds whatsoever. I could go and see if Phiome's body's still there. I have a feeling it's not. was definitely not going to be there if I fuck around any longer. If I think about it realistically, it hasn't been that long since Fiomi died. I can't mess with him anymore. He's, you know, rest in peace, Fiomi. Moment of silence. No, there's been plenty of moments of silence on the streams. I would consider probably the least consistent stream so far. I'm gonna hand out awards at the end of the year for my own streams. It's amazing how much data they give you on these streams. I've got this huge array of graphs that I can look at to tell me what's happening, how many people aren't watching. And it's now reached the point where it's starting to suggest that I do things differently. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Good to know. What would I do differently? I mean, seriously, I'm just waiting to be discovered, right, by the right target audience. The 7-year-old who loves watching the grind and isn't liable to go off and tell his mum that the YouTuber said fuck and uses the word cunt. Yeah. YouTuber. That's a gift word for someone with 17 subscribers at the time of this stream. But you didn't come here to watch me deprecate myself. Deprecating. We want to see some positivity. Positive attitudes. And turd. I just realised I don't have a feeding trough nearby, so you're going to need to be a bit more maintained. There we go. I wonder, what about a blue one? I mean, I'm not that lower level, am I? I mean, I don't want to go up there and find out. It's not to be. I can't handle the disappointment right now. I fucking want those seeds. I can't believe. I had a whole bunch too. Well, not a whole bunch, but I had enough. You only need one. Oh boy, what's going on now? I just love harvesting berries so much. So much that I'm gonna tame something to do it for me. I've done it. I've done it. This guy, we're gonna get one of these. We want one anyway. It's gonna be a bit of a long tame because I wanted to put some veggies down to do it. But I think I've got the mejor. And I'm pretty sure we can bring them down with the 17 tracks. I'll see what we can do about making a few more tracks. I should be able to whack up some tracks and hang on, before we go mental, because I've made this mistake before. See how clever that was to not do that. So we're not going to do that. What about the stego? Is the stego something that I can... Yes, it is. Okay. So do we need to get an intermediate berry gatherer? And I think the answer is yes. Because we're not getting... Oh no, but I don't know if he gathers seeds. Well, I've got lots of need. Maybe the answer's been staring me in the face the whole time. Maybe what I really want is that Therizinosaur. I've got plenty of. Oh, that's not even a meat tame. It's a berry tame. Oh, and we're just looking at all these berries here, weren't we? There's enough berries. Now I know that these guys also do at their higher damage start to gather berries, but they don't right off the bat, and but they're the easiest to bring down. Here's look here. Okay, so we're gonna go for that stego. I'm gonna risk disappointment first and see what's up at the blue crate. There's a very small chance that I can actually get it, and I can't be bothered googling it, and there's no one in the chat to tell me not to, so I'm a goner, and you can tell me not to if you want, and I'm sort of paying attention. I've got the chat right in front of me, so you know, you're being a dick by ignoring me. I see you in there. Is that creepy? Should I just tone that back a bit? Ooh! Alright, there we go. But I see you in there. So, we need more seeds. We don't have seeds. We want more berries. And again, I'm pretty sure that the dinos don't harvest berries, but I'm not 100% on that, and I do want a berry gathering operation, even though I've got plenty of berries. Why do I want a berry gathering operation, then, one must ask, when I'm trying to get seeds? It's just a constant game of weighing things up. Okay, now let's do this narcotics. Let's get that going. I'm fucking around a bit, guys, and I need someone to crack the whip sometimes when I get like this. So here we go. We are transfoy. Make all. It's 9. It's not heaps. We're probably gonna need some just plain old proper narcotics to see the tame through, as well as the arrows. So I think maybe I really don't know. Because I know that the Paraceratherium has a bit of an issue with no, it's not a Paraceratherium, it's a Parasaurus. There's a big difference, actually. One of them's got a duck bill. So, anyway, the, what is it, the Parasaurusophagus? Oh boy, it's dark over here, isn't it? I don't usually have to get out my sparkler. Okay, so we've got, here he is. What do they call them? Just plain old parasaur, but not really. They've got some sort of long-winded name. Now, I can't guarantee that it's going to be able to harvest berries or anything for that matter. You're stuck in a rock, are you? I can't guarantee I can bring that down with 17, and I can't guarantee that I can keep it down with however many I've got. But oh, and it's not stuck. But maybe it's a bit lethargic at night. That could be a thing. I know that that's been I don't want to make this the wrong decision here, because it means learning another thing that I don't necessarily think I'm going to use later in the game. Everything that I learn means I'm closer to having to make a potion, and making potions, while a passion of mine in real life, not so much. in the old ARK there. Oh! Well, look at that. I knew that was there the whole time. And now we'll learn a thing or two about Hesperornis. It's a not particularly useful for hunting, and it's not being affectionate. It's primarily kept for its eggs. When rendered correctly, the eggs separate into two useful substances. It looks like oil. It looks like you get oil from the eggs. One is a protein. Okay. And the other is, yeah, some sort of oil. Okay. Neato. So, it looks like a cormorant. But it's also kind of like a penguin. And they're saying it's like a half duck, half dinosaur. I say it's a half cormorant, half penguin. But each to their own. I've never seen one, so I wouldn't know. Next time I see one, though, I'll try and tame it up. It sounds like we could get some oil out of the eggs. It'd be good to save ourselves going up north for the oil expeditions, because that's what inevitably would end up happening. Is these giant oil expeditions to the nodes, the plentiful nodes of the north. And this, as fun as that is, it'd be nice if we've just sort of gathered it from home base. Okay, now the rains have stopped. The moonlight can come out a bit. It's a marvelous night, really. And we just keep gathering in the hopes, in what seem to be the futile hopes, that we eventually get what we're looking for, which I still haven't found. That is the seeds that I want. Have I found it? Am I full of shit? Citronelle seed! That's gonna do. Alright, let's go. We've done it. We've got a vegetable seed. And I'm presuming that vegetables are vegetables are vegetable. Some of them will be more effective, some of them will be less effective. Our horse. I don't know if horses really like lemons that much, but I don't care. We gonna be taming a fucking horse right now. Seeded. Seeded. Now grow. Look at it go. See how it grows? Super fast. No fertilizer to deposit. Let's get some fertilizer. Surely this... Oh no, he's too close to the unicorn. Don't be close to the unicorn, and I'll take your poo off you. Does that sound like a good deal? Don't... Is there some way that I can sweeten that deal? Please step away from the unicorn so I can gather your poo. I mean, it sounds pretty good off the bat, doesn't it? I don't know how much it needs modifying. What, am I really just going to follow these guys around until one of them shits? The half answer is yeah. It's not going to be Pteranodon poo. I don't like Pteranodon poo. I suppose I could actually make a compost bin and start gathering and storing and manufacturing fertilizer. I mean, it's worth it if you're, it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. I mean, it'd be worth it if I was trying to produce high volumes of things in some sort of tribal situation. But, with regards to this sort of scenario, I'm quite happy with medium-sized poop. That's, I think, what I had the best results with. Although the Bronto poop is oh, he's so close to that horse, that unicorn. Okay, turd. Oh, yeah, I bet you're just as good at storing berries, but I suppose you don't have much carry weight, so it's not true. I'm just gonna eat some berries myself. Actuellement. Here we go. Just in case I... Here we go, I'll eat all the tinderberries as well. Now, how could I still be hungry after that? Probably aren't. Probably am not. I am probably not. I probably aren't. Oh, probably aren't you, you fucking English. I know there's things. Where's the poo? Usually there's just poo everywhere. I can't walk anywhere without coming across a poo. I miss a poo. Okay, so we've done a pretty good rounds here. Not a poo to be seen. We don't need poo that badly, and I'm not going to have an entire stream of poo. I've been there. I had Campylobacter once, and boy, let me tell you, there's nothing funny about an actual stream of poo. It becomes very difficult. Oh shit, I can't even remember how to say it now. I have a very bad diarrhea. There we go. I'm trying to learn other languages. It's hard though when you don't care. Oh! Is that a fact? Okay, so if I can aggro your mate. Where's your mate? Here he is. Give me the poo. Now, oh, there's a few of them. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Okay. More poo. Oh, this is brilliant. This is the poo, the fields of poo. Now, it used to be a fantastic place to tame these guys, but unfortunately, of course, now they just run away once you get them to a certain point, and then they just drown, or not drown, but they get fetched by the sharks. Now, I was going to go for a bit more carry weight, watching over the last thing. I know I talked about my fortitude goals, and we're going to get to those fortitude goals, but really, the main thing for the time being is definitely to... Oh, what's it? Oh, we can do a packy now. We can ride a packy. I do like the packies. They're very headstrong. I think you can use them to tame, and that's kind of neat, but I think it's a little bit more trouble than it's worth to use them to tame, so that's not neat. So the neatness is... there's neat elements to it, and then there's some sort of untidy elements, I suppose. Now let's get some of them in there, And let's craft some more of that. Yeah, we'll just leave that to go, and we dump some poo here. And I'll take my poo back, because I don't even want that in there. There we go. Best way to dispose of poo. Just block your nose and close your eyes. It's not going to be forever. So this could take some time, guys. This could take some actual time. I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of extra mission, and it might be to tame a berry gatherer. I now have a few more narcos. The stego will definitely gather berries, I recall. So the stego is the obvious choice. In fact, I remember when you first started playing ARK, the stego is one of the best things to have, best mounts. It's hard to believe, but it really was. So maybe we'll do that now. We'll get that stego going. The question is, oh yeah, what if I got him to chase me in here, and then so that made it difficult for him to leave. Alright. Let's take some more arrows. Let's not go into this unprepared. I'm not going to take the extra bow. Oh yes, I am. I'm going to take a bow just in case. Just in case the crossbow doesn't make it. I'm going to take... I sounded way more proud of myself than I should have been for that. But, you know, now, I'm going to get up to 20, I think, and I'm going to leave it at that, because I don't want to... Here we go. I don't want to. And that's just that. So let's dump these berries, hopefully for the last time. This is a momentous occasion. It'd be easier if I believed it myself, but that's fine. No, I actually took that from there so that I could do this. And do I have any? No, I don't have any stacks of wood, but there's stacks of thatch. No. Who gives a shit? There we go. Let's just burn 100 thatch. Sometimes you just want to watch the thatch burn. Meantime, let's get the lowest level stego that is behind this rock. That would be you. Level 4, that's a pretty low level stego. Now, where can I kite you to? Kite you to? Can I kite you to up here? It's just the wind. Oh! It's just the wind. Did you fall asleep? Oh, you fucking did. Oh. Oh. I meant to do that. That was supposed to be a ridiculously close call. Okay. We're gonna need some more mejo. Like the way how I said something about being prepared. That actually took fuck all arrows. I was very surprised. I was expecting to be running up and down and then chasing them away. I think it's even though there's supposed to be an advantage to waiting 10 seconds between shots. There's definitely an advantage just unloading a whole bunch as well. It seems as though I wouldn't have survived had I waited 10 seconds before firing a second shot. I don't think I would have got off a third. Okay. So now we've got 2 grinds going at the same time. Oh yeah. Okay, and now I can honestly say I'm never going to use that bow again. So, torpidity's going down, taming's going up. We're looking at about the same speed. It's taming faster than he's waking up. One more bite to confirm. Do 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 do. Oh, it's fucking close. It's close. But you know what? If I just did that one... Have you just tried this? Have you ever tried... Have you tried one of these, mate? You ever tried one of these? Just give that a go, get that down there. Oh, fuck me. Fucking fuck it. Fuck a doodle. There we go. Just try that, mate. Yeah. Yeah, you like that? Oh, that's done you a good one, eh? Yeah, it's knocked you right out. Perfect. Perfect. So he's not going to wake up, and he's going to tame out. Problem solved. We still don't have any of the materials to make turd. Well, we don't have the means to make turd a saddle, but we can now learn the stego saddle, which is it's just a quick, easy scroll. Actually, did you know? Oh, there's a saddle for the Equus. Is crafting chemical supplies on the go? Well, I'm gonna want to learn that, but I'm not gonna do the dumb thing and ignore my stego saddle because we want that. So the next thing is the Equus saddle. Can I still do it? Because that'd be kind of cool. Yes. All right. So now because we're gonna need that. I'm gonna get that unicorn. I'm not even gonna entertain the idea that that's gonna fuck up somehow. The next, we're going to want to learn to craft these things. So we're going to craft this first. Going to need a bit of hide, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we have a bit of hide. Because we found all those guys hanging off the edge there. And do we have more hide even than that? Not really, okay. Okay, so we need more hide. Considerably more hide. How much more is considerably more? We need more. So the first thing I'm gonna do is check the hide deposits. No, nothing in the hide deposits. So next thing I'm gonna do is, no, I could bowl at that chap and just take his hide, but I don't think that's going to be the best option either. I think, did I see? Yeah, I did. This parasaur here. I don't think he can run as fast as I can. She. And that makes the hide gathering a little bit easier. Remember when it was difficult? Remember when I had to chase that parasaur for bloody ever? I do. Never again. So, that's all the hide we need. Is it? Fuck, no, it's not. Okay. Okay. Okay, you caught me by surprise there. We're gonna need another 21 hide. Okay. Yeah, that was wise. I would have run away too, because I would have killed you if you didn't. So we're gonna want to kill this parasaur as well by the looks of it. Sorry, mate. I honestly didn't think it was gonna go this way. I thought we'd be pals forever. Neighbours. Best neighbours, best friends. It's alright. It's just, you know, way of the world. We needed that hide so that I could make a saddle, so that I could ride the other guy. Because he's better at getting berries than that, you know. If you're just better at getting berries yourself. Oh, I see. That doesn't produce charcoal, which is what the disadvantage. Which is a pretty big disadvantage, if I'm honest. But I also don't care as well. So there's two sides to that. Feel me. Oh. Fuck. When will I be able to sleep? Wood. 35 wood. Oh, you are fucking with me. That's just... Okay, so we got the stego saddle built. We're ready with that. Well, yeah, now we got it built. Did I just get a level just for building a saddle? This is great. Crafting skill. No, weight. We want the weight. And this is just in time because we're about to gather things in such quantities that they'll be worth the weight. Being improved. So the taming is rising higher than the unconscious, so I'm not going to have to do any more work for this guy. This is really... This is it. I'm gonna have a stego. It's gonna be amazing. Now I'm noticing that there's a little bit of a gender gap on the employment here. We've got mostly male workforce, so we're looking to get some equality into the workforce as well. So if anyone knows any female dinos, preferably a female unicorn, but I'm not going to get close enough to find out. Oh, I suppose I could make another goal and make myself a what was that? Okay, here we go. That involves getting crystals, and that involves having a flyer with a saddle on it, and that involves things that don't look like they're very likely to happen. So no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to make sure that we don't lose the stego and that our citronelle doesn't glitch out. And then I'm going to gather up all the citronelle in the world. Now we're going to have to go on a mission with our stego. We're going to just gather up a bunch of berries, and then I'll probably have to tame out an Anki as well. And then we'll have the metal, and you know, the sitch will be improved. By the time that's all done, the citronelle will be mature, and we'll have some, and we'll be able to hopefully tame out that horse by just simply jumping on its back. Apparently this is what you do. You just sneak up behind them, and Bob's your uncle. Shove some lemons in its mouth. That's how I tamed my horse on the farm. I don't have a horse, but I know that that's how they tame horses, because I saw it on ARK. Well, I haven't seen it yet, but I will. I'll show you. Hopefully, show you how it's done. I'm confident. I'm pretty confident. I mean, it's possible that I can get this done. Let's have a look at our meat. Okay, we got a little bit more meat there. That's nice. So we're full up on meat. That's perfect because it's time to eat meat. Oh, that's good. Yeah. That, and two more. Now we want to be on taming group 1 actually, and I want to do something in here. Oh yeah, I want to find out what my requirements are here. So we need just a little bit more hide, really. A fair bit. But I'm guessing that you can't just put a saddle on. I'm guessing that you can ride these things bareback. I'm guessing you can. You can ride wolves bareback, and you can ride a real horse bareback. I suppose you could ride anything bareback. Oh, this is like the old days. The old days on level 2, when I was killing trilobites and going, I bet that chitin will come in handy at some point. Yeah. I still bet it does. There we go. It's actually very handy, isn't it, chitin? I love it. I like to grind it up into a powder and rub it on myself. What? Joke. Alright, so there we go. That's the inventory management to a certain extent. I really miss Fiomi. I'm so glad that we're going to have that stego soon, because this is silly. The amount of berries and seeds in this box is just ludicrous. Look at that. That's slots. Slots that could be things that aren't the things that they are. And that is waste. Every time. So I'm gonna take these berries here, because they're rotting faster than I can do anything with them. I'm gonna make all, which is 1, and dump that fiber. So we're getting to a point now where I'm gonna need to start coming up with reasons to use fiber, because I don't have many reasons to use fiber, and it's getting to be a bit burdensome. Bruce burdensome. So, any tips? Anyone who's got an idea of what I can do to make better use of my fiber? I'm waiting. No? That's fine. So we've got a lot of stuff done here. Not really the amount. I mean, I knew that's why I didn't hype up in my little intro about the unicorn, because I knew in my heart of hearts that unicorn would still be wandering around by the time that I was starting to feel like maybe it's time for a an episodic release. What we're gonna do is, I mean, the citronelle's growing. That's all well and good. We do want that, and this is something that's happening, but it's not going to be something that happens in the episode. I'm afraid we're not gonna tame a unicorn. If you've been waiting for that, I'm gonna put it in the title maybe, so that you haven't been. That's preemptively stop you from having been waited for that, and you don't even know to thank me because I did that. Fuck, that's meta. I just done some paradoxical bullshit about time travel and stuff, and you don't even know about it. You can't appreciate it because it hasn't affected you by design, by my design. You're welcome. So, let's gather some berries. We've got some berry gatherage. I'm a gatherer. Oh, that's a good question actually. I've been going and looking at his tamedness and his unconsciousness, but what if he's going through those berries at a rate? Eh? Did anyone think about that? What if he's going through those berries at a rate? It could be a bad thing. It could be a waste of time. He could have used all my resources and not achieved anything. No, we're going to be fine. Alright. Well, here's one anyway. There we go. Top him up a bit. And I'll take that and I'll put that over there. And there you go. That looks tidier, doesn't it? I like things to look a bit tidy. Just a bit. Don't judge me. We don't need that rock. We don't need any of this stuff in here. I'm just... Oh, I wish the stuff... Well, no, it's going to be fine. We got this one. This guy. The newest male member to our workforce. I like the look of it. I like the cut of his jib. He just walked into the room. I could tell. I could tell by his penis that I was going to like him. That's how I make my hiring decisions, actually. You know. Unbeknownst to a lot of people, that's actually how all males operate. If you've got a penis, you're much more likely. In fact, you're 100% more likely to get a job for a man. That's just a proven fact as statistics. You can Google them. I'm not gonna bring them up, but they exist. There's whole websites full of information. You can look it all up. So there we go. Level 35. I could have looked that up too, but see where that gets you? Looking things up. You don't learn. I just learned something. That's 35 that I need for that. So gathering things is actually it's one of the primary gameplay elements in ARK, and that's why so much effort's been put into the you know, that. See how realistic it is when you finish gathering the multiple different species of berries off these plants, and the plants just collapse like that. That's immersion right there. See how that clump of leaves, just like in real life. I was just out gathering spinach, and this is exactly what it's like. It's exactly what it's like. So, my hat's off to the Studio Wildcard team. They nailed it on the immersion front. Oh, water. That's also the noise that I make when I get a bit thirsty too. Actually, how's my... Oh no, I've got nothing in my... Oh! Nothing in my coffee cup. That's definitely... I'm definitely going to have to rage quit with an empty coffee cup. There's nothing else for it. Do I need that? Well, I don't need to learn it. Let me put it that way. Let me put it that way. Where do you get these stupid phrases from? The internet. I bet. I blame the internet, and I blame Ninja Turtles and Marilyn Manson. That's what it was when I was growing up. It was Ninja Turtles and Marilyn Manson. And Power Rangers, they copped a bit of flack too, but I didn't like them. Because, did you know that when I was growing up, they replaced Ninja Turtles with Power Rangers? Did you know that? Oh, I wonder if I get censored now in Europe, because in England, because I said Ninja Turtles. Are you guys over that yet? Do you have Ninja Turtles yet, or are you still fucking rocking around with the Hero Turtles? I don't know. They, I remember it blew my mind because I've got family in England, and I went back to England when I was a kid, and they all loved these hero turtles, and I thought, well, that sounds like a lame version of something that's quite good, and it was basically the same thing exactly, but they just changed the word ninja. I don't understand. What are we supposed to not believe ninja? We not acknowledging they exist. What an aside. But really, I just want this fucking Stegosaurus to get his shit together. Come on. You're gonna take one more bite and then you are all mine, fridge. I mean, you're gonna be multi-purpose. Probably gather some thatch as well. I don't know if it gathers wood. Ooh! Greg! You're with us. So nice to see you, Greg. Come on. Come on over here. I've got something that's going to make you feel just 100% better armored. Here we are. In fact, 250%. I don't know how that goes. Oh, I've just had the craziest idea. Greg, you're gonna just bear with me on this one, because this is a crazy idea. It's absolutely ludicrous. What do we need here? Then we don't need to really do anything crazy like that, but something that, oh, these could be repaired, couldn't they? That can be another mission. Now, how much room here is there in this structure for more things? 5 more things. Of course it's 5. Of course it is. Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter. We're gonna be just go up here. Now this idea of mine, it's balmy. The fact of the matter is, oh well, I'm gonna check this. It's still 35. I thought that might have. No, it's not a very not a very fast progression in this game. Okay, now I don't know if you saw my swan dive in the last episode, but here's another one. Woo! Oh, oh. King of the world. Oh look, I can just go and visit. Oh yeah, but that'll be the last time I ever get to go and see. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. But I am respawned. Fresh and clean. Isn't that nice? This saved me a lot of trouble, actually. But I had a reason for this. This wasn't just a random endorsement of sort. It's so disrespectful. It is so incredibly disrespectful. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. I'm outraged. I'm appalled. Now you can probably see why I done it now. I probably gave it away. I'll take that. That's. You can never have too much raw meat. Now, Greg. Yeah, buddy. that's why we've got the skins. So that's part of the mystery solved. We got the skin so that I can make Greg look awesome. I'm just gonna put this stuff back on. I know it needs repair. I know, and we need to address those things. There we go. So. Yeah, that dino ally look. No, that's not the ally look, but it's still. Now somewhere in a long line of elsewheres is what I would call the cave up. There we go. Something that I've been forgetting to do is take as a thumbnail. Now, did you know a funny thing about this whole thing is that it's gonna end right now. So you need to subscribe, and you need to click that bell notification icon so that you get notified when I start the next stream, so that you can come in and you can see what the fuck happens with that crop plot over there, because I know it's going to be exciting. You know it's going to be exciting. We're going to gather some shit with the stego. We're going to find out if we can gather some seeds as well. Hopefully that's not a bust. Hopefully we can get this unicorn tamed. I don't know. No promises. But definitely we didn't do it this time, and I'm going to go and change the name so that it definitely doesn't lead you on into thinking yada 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 yada.